Okay, I need to go to... Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays! As half the party repeats it. That's great. I have something in my mail? What do I... Oh, that would be the wedding. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. I don't share the party. Yeah, I don't. I wish somebody would sponsor me, but yeah, I don't have any sponsors. I'm in Ulda for the little ladies event, if you want to meet me there. I forgot I had the koala. Well, I think I got it when we did the Halloween event. I totally forgot about it. Wait, did I get all the ponies? I believe it's Rama, yes. Mount guide. Okay, there's Ifrit's horse. Why does it say I only have 4? No, I only have 3. I have Shiva's horse, I have Leviathan's horse, and I have Ifrit's horse. So I still need to get Rama's horse, Garuda's horse, and Titan's horse. So Garuda, Titan, and Rama, and then I can get the final horse. I thought I was farther on the horse gathering than that. I guess not. Okay, what does Moogle have for me? Okay. The 9th? Thought it was the 6th. Oh no, yeah, it's Monday. Monday at 8 p.m. Okay, that's actually perfect. What is this? The Moogle had another one. I thought I picked that one. What is this? Oh. I ended up not being able to go to that one. Yeah, this was last year's. Okay. So I need to go to that one. I has a wedding to go to. Okay, I thought maybe that was Izzy that was bouncing around like a ding-dong, but I guess not. Oh, he's not even in the area yet. I mean, there's somebody jumping around me like a ding-dong, and I figured it was you. Okay. I think this is the third Little Ladies event I've done. Oh, as I live and breathe, is that Madame Jolty? How long has it been? Truth be told, I had hoped against hope that I might see you on this most resplendent of days. For there is only one woman who could make this little lady's day even more wonderful than the last. The maidens of Eorzea cry out for a sensual of your caliber to dote upon them. I'm doing my part by overseeing this event, and I'm seeking the aid of as many magnanimous souls as possible, so that every maiden in this fair city feels as exalted as the Sultana herself. Of course, if the satisfaction of good deeds done isn't enticing enough, there are fabulous rewards to be had for any who assist me. What say you? Will you don the mantle of sensual? I hope I'm saying that right. Meow? Hot dog counterweights? What? Oh, okay. Confusion? Okay. Anyway, sorry about the distractions. I knew from the moment I saw you that you would be eager to serve. You have my thanks for what I'm sure will be a job well done. As for the job itself, it is most elegant in its simplicity. Go forth into the city streets, dressed to impress, and with the spirit of the day in your heart. If you should see a young lady in any manner of distress or discontent, approach them as a gentleman would, lending an ear to their plight and a hand to their aid. And I think I know of just such a troubled soul. Meow? I keep getting distracted. Greetings, adventurer, or should I say Sanchel. I am Alditha of House Thorn, here to assist with the day's revelry. Lady Thorn, what fortuitous timing! I was just about to send this noble sensual out on her mission, but it appears you have saved us the trouble of finding a maiden in need. Meow. Indeed, while strolling through Emerald Avenue, I spied a young girl whose crestfallen expression served as a stark contrast to the merriment around her. I thought to call out to her, but she disappeared in the crowds before I had the chance. We must seek her. Excuse me. We must seek her out, and I believe 3 sets of eyes would serve better than one. Let us search for this troubled soul together. What did she look like? Let us search for this troubled soul together. Bye! Splendid! I knew one such as you wouldn't stand by while another suffered. All right then, be on the lookout for a Lalafell with flaxen hair. With haste and some luck, we should find her before long. Very well, let us take to the Emerald Avenue and bring cheer to this young woman's heart. Sorry, I'm attempting to give them voices this time. Usually, I just... It's actually really cute. I completed it with Lucifer. So where'd the monocle? Huh? A Lalafell with flaxen hair? Matter of fact, I did see a girl fitting that description just a moment ago. I remember the look on her... What? What? Okay? I feel awkward with you staring at my character. Okay. Oh, okay. It's just the koala you're staring at. Not the skimpy outfit my girl is wearing. Okay. I remember the look on her face more than anything. Although everyone around her was beaming, she was frowning like someone had just snatched her last lemon cake away. If you mean to follow her, she headed off towards the Sapphire Avenue Exchange.
Meow!
I
have to get up early. I don't think you understand that. So
and
please,
you can shut your door. What? That's my daughter, not my son. Meow. Okay. Golden hair, you say? A Lalafell, you say? I did see a small figure with vibrant hair cross my path, but it could have just been as well a child. I totally read that wrong, but close enough. She was heading towards the Gold Court. Of course, only the 12 know where she went from there. Was that even a chick? Yes, that was a chick. Okay. For a second, I thought I gave her the wrong voice. Mark is scaring me. I'm scared. I think that's another woman. Nope, that's got a beard. That's a boy. That's a dude. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a girl like that not too long ago. She was ascending the steps of the Huston Strips. Although, judging by her plodding steps, she was dreading whatever awaited her at the top. By her age, I reckon she's a patient at Frondale's frontistery. Chances are you could catch her if you left now. I love how my daughter yells and tells me that I need to stay quiet, but she keeps her door open. I shouldn't have to shut my door if I'm going to sleep, Mom. Yeah, pretty much. I love how she keeps yelling at me about how loud I am, but when I'm trying to sleep, she doesn't keep her voice down at all. I was taking a nap earlier, and she, like, woke me up 3 or 4 times. My son woke me up 3 or 4 times. It's not much of a map. It's not much of a map. Nap if you keep getting woke up. Yeah, I can't English. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now? Have you been following me? Why? I don't want any trouble. Trouble? Why, my dear girl, we're here to give you just the opposite. But first, perhaps an introduction and an explanation would allay your fears. I am... Alditha Thorn, and we're here because it is our duty to see that no young girl walks the streets of this city with her head down. Explanation, explanation, talking, talking, explanation, talking. So that's why you were looking for me. I suppose I should thank you. I'm Momoru, by the way. I want to call her Momo. But, yeah. The pleasure is entirely mine, Miss Momoru. Now, what exactly is troubling you? Tell us, and we shall do all in our power to set things right. Really? Well, you know, Fondale's frontistery. I cannot say that word. Right? I'm staying in the children's ward. You see, they don't let us go outside very often, and things were dreadfully boring. That is, until I met Laurie, and we became the best of friends. We promised each other that we would both get better before Little Ladies' Day so we could play under the peach blossoms together. But Laurie suddenly got worse, and the physicians only gave me permission to leave, and Laurie had to stay behind. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't want to go without her, but I didn't want to miss this chance either. So here I am, but it's no fun all by myself. How tragic. My heart breaks to hear her tale. There must be something we can do for them. Is he? You don't need to go out to go out. What an odd thing to say. Whatever do you mean? Ah, I know. We bring the festival to them. That way they can enjoy the splendor of Little Ladies' Day without stepping foot outside the frontistery. We can start by decorating the children's ward with the self-same trappings which adorn the city. And there is yet more we can do. Perhaps a special guest could be arranged for the children. When we're done, I dare say Frondale's frontistery may come to rival Emerald Avenue in its pageantry. No, they know for the most part that I'm in a party that I don't share. In fact, I mentioned that earlier before I was random giggling and staring oddly towards my mic. Really, truly, I can't wait to see the look on Laurie's face when she sees. I just hope Master Demeliot says it's okay. Would you come with me to the children's ward, pretty please? I'm sure he would listen to you. I'll tell the alchemist at the entrance to expect you. I mean, the alchemist at the entrance should know who I am. I am a fairly high alchemist. At least level 30, aren't I? Almost 25. Momoru could barely contain herself when she told me about you. She's waiting inside the children's ward. Do you wish to enter? Yes. An adventurer? What business do you have at Frondale's frontistery? If you are ill, you must first fill out a form over there. Master Demielet, let me explain. Explanation, talking, explanation. I see, you cannot English. You mean to host a little ladies' day of sorts. I must say it sounds like it would bring some sorely needed color to the otherwise drab halls. Very well, you have my full support. It would be remiss of me to deny those under my care the most effective medicine of all. Joy! Yay! If I may, let's keep this a secret from the others for now, shall we? Children do so love surprises. Indeed, to that end, I suggest we decorate while the others are absent. There is just one obstacle, however. The sick are not known for their habit of coming and going. But Master Damieliot, have you forgotten the children are soon to undergo their regular examinations, and will be away for the better part of a day? Would that not be the ideal time to decorate? Yes, you are quite right. excellent thinking, and no one would bat an eye if I were to conduct the examination slightly earlier than scheduled. Jolteon, could you summon the children to the examination room in my stead? Sure. Well, it seems we have the solution to our most pressing concern. I'll begin procuring the necessary trimmings. And I also think it would be prudent to provide gifts for the children. No extravagance must be spared in this special occasion, my dear Sensual. Can I depend on you to take care of this task? I know what I can do. Laurie is always talking about Rodolent Rose of the Weavers Guild. I think if we both give him our most winning smiles, he might be convinced to come for a visit. I say we because Miss Jolteon is coming too, right? Now that we have our duties, let us attend to them. Time is of the essence. Kitty! Sorry, whatever my husband is watching has a kitty cat on it. I'm always going to be distracted by Kitty. Oh, hello there. Are you someone's ma? Oh, the examinations already? I nearly forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I would have caught an earful if I was late again. Makote children are so cute. I love them. With their cute little bobtails and little ears. Sob. Oh, I hope Momoru is having fun out there. Huh? Who are you? Oh, another examination already? That bitter medicine they gave me last time didn't help at all. Let me go outside. Everyone's probably having so much fun out there. I hope Momoru is too. I'll try to think of her when I'm forcing that poison down my gullet. That sounds very dark. Oh, that's a Wallace and Gromit. Sorry, I don't know what my husband's watching. He's watching weird stuff. Oh, it's a Watch Mojo. Hashtag not sponsored. They're a good they're a good place to go to watch top 10s, 5s, 7s, 8s. Wrong channel. Though I like watching him too. I haven't seen you before. Are you a new physician? What? Another examination? They already know I'm sick. Why do they gotta keep poking and prodding me? Ah, well, I suppose I better go. I don't know why that one had an accent like that, but that's apparently the accent I decided to give him. Did you speak with everyone? Laurie didn't look too sad, did she? I suppose it's only natural for her to feel that way, but with a little effort, we'll turn her frown into a smile soon enough. Now let's be off to the Weavers Guild to speak with Rodolent Rose. Laurie always keeps me up late, gushing about his designs. She just adores weaving, and she's had plenty of time in the frontistery to practice. She even made me a lace scarf, and says when she grows up, she'll join the guild. A personal visit from Rodolent Rose himself would set her as right as any medicine could. Let's be off. Okay. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, it's my husband's notifications now. Why is everything so tiny again? I swear, every time I get on this character, everything shrinks in size. Weaver. Oh, that's RoboCop. Oh, what do we have here? A little bird has flown into my guild, but is too shy to sing. What, pray tell, could inspire her to grace us with her voice? Well, you see, I do it for Lori. Yes, of course, thank you. Master, Rose, I have something to ask of you. You see, my dear friend Lori is very sick, and she has always had the passion for weaving. If you could visit her at the Fondale's frontistery... Say no more. A fledgling weaver is in need, and I shall gladly fly to her. Okay, everybody's leaving the party. Okay. Assistance. The tapestry of this guild's history ever requires new hands to sew it after all. Forgive me, but I have some matters I must attend to before leaving. Rest assured, however, that I'll make haste to the children's ward the very moment I am done. Thank you, thank you! Sigh, we did it, truth be told. In all the stories Lori told me of Master Rose, I imagined him to be a little... littler. Lori never told me how kind he was, though. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to resist telling Lori that Rosalind Rose is visiting the frontistery. Promise to stop me if I begin to blurt it out. I hope everyone else is coming along as well as we are. Yay! We visited Rosalind Rose. I don't know where Izzy's at, but we visited Rosalind Rose. And of course you did, because you skipped and didn't read anything. Because it's really cute. Of course I am reading everything out loud, so if you missed anything, you can just listen to my blathering. Look at my claptrap now. We've managed to finish decorating, and I must say I am quite pleased with the efforts. Would you like to enter the children's ward? Yes. I don't know. Maybe something other than claptrap? Wow, look at this! Hey, listen! So many flowers! It's so pretty! Yay! I dare say I could not have arranged a more pleasant display myself. Huh? You're Rosalind Rose, sir! Indeed I am, and you must be the Lori whom I have heard so much about. You know my name? Why, of course I do. I must say I envy you to have such a devoted friend like little Momoru here. She also told of your passion for weaving. Is it true you wish to join the guild someday? If so, pray allow me to answer any questions you may have. I would not dream of keeping the tricks of our trade from an aspiring guild member. Talking, talking, explaining, talking, asking questions, talking some more. Sorry. Now then, if all the little ladies would gather around, I have presents for all of you. Place these peach blossoms in your hair and become as princesses. Surely you all know the history of this day, when Sultan Baldric would serve as sensual to this specially chosen girl. These accoutrements have roots in that tradition. One little lady's day long ago, a young girl beset by illness was chosen as Baldric's princess. Upon learning of her condition, he presented her with a wreath of peach blossoms to wear upon her head, much like the ones you now hold in your hands. Peach blossoms have long been said to ward off ailments of all manner, and some even believe they hold the key to eternal youth. It was with this in mind that the Sultan gave his gift. Soon after that, the young woman made a complete recovery and went on to live a long and fruitful life. Perhaps the legends of the blossom's properties were true after all. Little ladies, little princesses, keep these always close, and if your sickness should ever seem too much to bear, remember the princess who came before you. As she did, you too shall regain your strength. We will, thank you! Yay! Ah, but I didn't forget Master... I'm just gonna call him Elliot. I have something for you as well. Here, wear this. Like this? Does it suit me? Better than I dared imagine. I suppose I should be grateful for that. However, I must admit I fail to see how this trinket will help. Ah, but I haven't finished my story. The tale doesn't end with peach blossoms. Oh no. The Sultan also sent a hand-picked physician, his very best, to care after his princess. That physician wore a monocle much like this one. I had a feeling that, besides lending an air of authenticity to the day, a monocle would become you, and so with the help of the Central, I endeavored to procure one. Your efforts are much appreciated, my lady. I shall do my utmost to honor the example set by this physician, and will not rest until every one of my princesses returns to prime health. I trust you will only impress Master Elliot. Would you look at them? Those smiles embody everything beautiful about this day. Master Elliot, my dear Sensual, I couldn't have achieved this alone. I am in your debt. You can count on me. Let us not forget Jolteon. You truly are essential among essentials. Indeed, any would be hard-pressed to find a more gentlemanly company than the one gathered here. To another successful little ladies' day. Seeing poor Momoru in distress reminded me of that little lady's day long ago, and of my own struggles with my physical condition. It was clear then what needed to be done. Considering everything had to be arranged at such short notice, I'd say we pulled through splendidly. There was nary a frown to be seen, on both child and adult alike. And now, although it pains me to say it, I must return to my manor. My family tends to fret unreasonably if I'm absent over long. However, before I go, I do believe there is the matter of your gift. Master Elliot is keeping it safe for you at my behest. May we meet again soon, adventurer. See you next Ladies' Day. That. Lori and the others will be talking about this for moons to come. We'll keep these in our hair until every one of us is better. We'll never forget what you all did for us today. I'm sure of it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Master Elliot said you're welcome at the children's ward any time during Little Ladies' Day, so do come visit. I do not believe I have had the opportunity to thank you personally. Your efforts served not only to lift the children's spirits, but the staff's as well. Had Ladies Adelitha not already arranged to reward your cooperations, I certainly would have. That being said, these are yours. It is not often the children have the chance to meet an adventurer, let alone one so kind as yourself. Pray visit us again while you can. Yay! Okay. We'll go ahead and do the extra bit, except I might need to go. Yeah. If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna have to go. Meow? Oh, my legs are killing me. Too bad. Oh, I think that's my next dance request. I was thrown off for a second. Was wondering why it was red. Okay, I have to go to the innkeeper, to an inn room. Okay. Okay. Okay, I like the monocle better with that. Okay. So, one of my things I added the peach flower to, and one of my things I added the other thing to. What? Okay. I'm gonna go do that one thing real quick. And then we'll go back to advancing story. Xavier! So after this will be the Easter event. And then I believe after the Easter event is the summer event. A guest to impress. Greetings, Jolty. I am terribly sorry to trouble you again so soon, but may I have a word? As you know, our dear Lori was overjoyed to receive a personal visit from Rosalind Rose, whom she so admires. So very few are given such an opportunity, and I shall be forever grateful to you for your part in arranging it. However, Lori is not the only one under our care. When the other children heard her story, they came asking me to invite all manner of illustrious figures to the ward. Of course, I would gladly grant their wishes, if I could, however. I am but a lowly physician, and hold little sway outside of this fontistery. I do not sup with the Sultana, or go for leisurely flights on the backs of dragons. But an adventurer of your stature is no stranger to esteemed company, both within and without the city. The children and I would be eternally grateful if you would draw upon this circle of acquaintances to make their dreams come true one more time. I sincerely apologize for imposing upon you yet again, but it is not for my own sake that I beseech your aid. In return for your efforts, I have arranged a reward, but I fear it will only begin to repay the debt I already owe you. Young Rover, emboldened by your example, has chosen to serve as seneschal to our young ladies, and has helped sort all of the various requests. I asked them to write letters to the people they wanted to meet. Although it seems not everyone had a specific person in mind, you can find them on the desk over there. Read through them, and if there are any among your allies and comrades in arms who might be fit to call upon, don't hesitate to tell me, and I'll gather everyone here. Oh, see, I wasn't paying too much attention. I didn't read the letters. Okay, so that one's to the Sultana, that one's to a fierce gladiator, a master chef, Uldah's top songstresses, the greatest aesthetician of the realm, to a dragon gay. Master Chef. Always loved baking cakes and other sweet things, and when I grow up, I want to open my own shop to see the smiles on the faces of my customers. Everyone here at the fontistery says my baking is delicious, and the tarts I made for them were devoured in the space of one bell. But even though my friends praise my baking, I'm still not sure if I'm doing everything right. So that's why I want a master cook to taste something I make with my own hands. And I want an honest opinion, no sugar coating, please. Okay. I know the master chef. So have you read the letters? Do any of your storied allies fit the descriptions written within? Yes. Great, I'll call the girls here. A culinary magician. My little dragon friend. Oh god, maybe I should invite the dragon. You know what? We'll bring the dragon in. The kids will get a kick out of a dragon. I can always do the chef another time. So many children, is this what you call a litter? That's cute. Is that a dragon? I can't believe it. It sure is small. It's not a puppet, is it? No, she's asking if it's a puppet. That's cute. Can a puppet speak, child of man? I am indeed a dragon, and you may call me Mick. Kai Mick? Okay. Just say Kai. Wow, it talks. Why are you so small? Are you a child like us? Humph. If it pleases you to think of me as a child, then you may do so. What is it you children of men do for leisure again? If I recall correctly, scampering about aimlessly outside is a pastime of yours. I suppose I could deign to scamper. What say you, Jolty? But the physicians said we can't go outside. Nonsense. Every child must bask in the sunlight from time to time. How else would they grow big and strong like my friend Jolty here? We'd like nothing more than to go play, but we're sick. It might not look it now, but our condition can change in a moment's turn. We have to stay inside, or else we might get worse. I see. How unfortunate. I was looking forward to making new friends and catching up with old ones. Still, that doesn't mean I can't return when you all are well, a day which will come soon, I'm sure. And when it does, we'll scamper enough to make up for today thrice over. Ah, he's so cute. Don't worry, Jolty. We'll be coming along too. I'll see to it personally. It's a promise, then. And dragons never break a promise. Even should 1,000 winters pass, I hope to see you all before then. However else I may no longer fit inside this tiny structure. That's sweet. Okay, the dragon was a good choice. I must admit, when I first requested your aid, 'twas out of desperation. I expected at best a short letter to read to the children, but you went the extra mile and provided us with an audience. I cannot remember the last time I saw everyone so happy. Joy was not the only gift you gave everyone, however. The heartening words of your allies will fortify the children's spirits in the days ahead, that they might overcome their illness and see their health returned. Please pass on our gratitude to your friends, and allow me to thank you personally. Your efforts have ensured that this little lady's day will always be remembered fondly by both the children and myself. You are welcome to visit us here any time you wish, and all the more welcome if you have another companion in tow. Yay! And you can do that as many times as you want. As many times as you want. Peach and cherry? Confetti? Yay! And now I need to make this confetti go away. It just takes up inventory space. I shall run around throwing confetti at no one in particular. Huh? What is... I went into the Weaver's Guild. Bah! Well, then don't. I-O. Bah! Yeah, that's not funny. Both. Yeah, I would stay away from both. Okay. I need to teleport to Alamegan Quarter, I think. Okay. Where am I going now? I forgot where I was going. Oh, it's over here. I wonder what this year's swimsuit's gonna look like. Last year's summer outfit was a little different. It didn't come with any bottoms. It was just the top. And feet and headband. Ugh, you can't even look at it here. Okay. Okay, back to inside. I might have to leave the party though, Izzy. What the heck is my... I don't even know what he's watching now. He always ends up watching the weirdest stuff when he's half asleep. Okay. Party members. Leave party. Look, Izzy, I'm advancing story because it only took me an hour to complete that quest, so I have an hour to go. Okay, I'm gonna have to get back into the swing of things. It might take me a minute to figure this out. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we're already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Jolteon? Yes, yes it is. Use the duty action Deflect to dissipate the Aether Spheres. Okay. I don't know if I like this one. So are we just deflecting balls? Are we supposed to attack her or just deflect balls?
Wow, I offer you peace and serenity.
Oh, come on! This one's gonna get annoying, I can tell that already. So apparently I don't even have to attack her, I just have to deflect. Normal, easy, very... They're offering to dumb it down for me. I'm gonna try it again on normal. Okay, so I think we're literally just supposed to deflect the spears. I thought I was supposed to actually attack her. Or are we supposed to attack these guys while deflecting?
I offer you peace and serenity.
come on! The other guy's not helping much, is he? He seems to be helping when it's easy. In fact, he goes after the same ones I do. I'll just have to try and watch for the ones that are closer to them than the others.
Free you from your hate.
Oh God. Okay, I think that time I succeeded.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
You think? Oh.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
All right. Wait, now I have to defeat her. I still have to defeat her by myself. Okay. Ah, not over there. Go, I don't know what I'm supposed. What am I doing? It won't even let me target her at the moment. Okay. I guess she's being held in place so that... Okay. Everybody but the fighters got out. Nice. Activated time maneuver. Oh god. Okay.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, bye, Sanditos. Look, Izzy, I think I'm... Maybe? I don't know if I dare say.
Here it comes.
But I didn't even hear him say goodbye. Wow. He was gonna help me advance story. I'm actually advancing story with Jolty on, and he's not here.
We did it! We beat her!
Yes.
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alameda. Your choice.
Hmm. Oh, I'm advancing story. Jolteon. I just fought Lakshmi in the throne room.
Seven hells. It's her. The butcher.
I think that's the first kind word she's had from her own people in a long time. Okay, that's a little TMI. Well fought, Jolteon. Ehrenwald, that was a near thing. Our stand against the Quelliana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... God, it's my fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Quelliana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal's servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Y'shtola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fedoria turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face, if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted, Jolteon. You and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Yay!
Fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to install a government model in Ishgal's House of Commons, the ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It was a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in this. I would gaze upon the other barriers Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Reborn Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
Your Grace?
Reborn, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
Desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with the most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire.
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my soul.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free. Smile for me, Rabbi. It is certainly a joyous one.
Thank you, Grace. It has been an honor to serve you in your order.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Aww. What? Oh, Reborn and the Sultana. Sorry, I'm an emotional little whiny baby. That actually made me tear up a little. That was sweet. Sometimes it's okay to cry.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Reese, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The warrior of light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem her grace has come to Reborn to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Oh, he was.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Beatrice, half a note was only a jest. Time to see you from Lord to Reborn. He has an important announcement to make.
Hmm?
Using your new controller?
Mm-hmm.
Liking it?
Mm-hmm. Jolty got a new controller, so she doesn't have to worry about buttons not working right.
Working
It is working very good. I've not had any problems with it. The skin gets in the way every once in a while when I try and push certain buttons, but
good? Yeah.
it doesn't like it when I try and push the options buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Azona has never felt heavier upon my back.
It would seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humour, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Alpha and Nose just standing there like,
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation. If you have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Reborn.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not stupid I give you credit for it, and I'm losing my touch.
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamiga will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Yay, look, I'm making progress. I think it's about time I headed back to Ralger's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alize will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you, if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Jolteon, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Okay. So we're going to Ralger's Reach after this. Gotcha. You'll be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Nice! What I need to do up there, I don't know, but I can go to the garden now. Cool. It doesn't give me the option to say anything to them, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I must assume Father's responsibilities without delay, lest our rivals, both inside and outside Ul'dah, treat his dismissal as a window of opportunity. Rest assured, they will find Tizona's edge just as sharp as in my hands. Okay, there we go. It seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decision, overruled though it was. I have asked enough of you, Jolteon. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. Yay! Okay, to Ralger's Reach. There we go. Where's Ralger's Reach? There it is. Oh my, look at all the pluses that I need to do. I think I'm full though. Oh, I guess not. Waits for you outside Ralger's Reach. Go to him and he will unfold all. Okay. New quest accepted. Temple of Fist, huh? Jolteon, just the woman I was looking for. As you may know, Ralger's Reach used to be a pilgrimage site for followers of the Fist of Ralger. Atop the mountain lies the remnants of the Temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled with monks training their minds and bodies right up until the Mad King Theodoric decided to raise the temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me saying she wished to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive the route to the ruins. But then I thought of you. I am positive that you are strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marjorie. If you are willing to help, seek her out by the doors which lead to the temple. I imagine she is still there, pestering Rotmar to let her in. I must have cleared out some of my quests, because it's actually letting me pick up some of these. Oh. Excuse me, miss. You're Jolteon, right? Yee! The name's Philiot, newly joined to the Garland Ironworks. Pleased to meet you. I hate to be a bother, but I've got somewhere I'd like to take you. Wedge told me he once asked you to peek inside the fractal continuum. Is that right? Well, the thing is, we've recently detected a strange signal coming from inside. Knowing our luck, it's likely some ancient Allagan weapon run amok. But we won't know for sure until someone goes in to find out. We were hoping that someone to be you, if you're up for the job. Okay. Oh, thank the gods, I'll see you in Azislaven. Okay. Well, I picked up a few more plus quests. There's another regular exclamation point quest, but I think I'm going to avoid that one for now. I've got so many of these exclamation plus quests to pick up. Not just here, in all the areas for Stormblood. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Y'shtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Qualians. Qualiana? You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Queliana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance Army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups. and when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ralger's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the resistance spokesman at the time and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Reborn as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which were so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Yay! What am I getting? I am getting... Ooh! I'm getting a Reborn minion! Yay! I forgot that was the last quest I accepted was for that. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. These dongo are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. The look of disbelief on his face. 'Tis like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu, we shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Okay, good night. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword? Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable that our own forces should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. I wonder if that's one of our spies. Oh, that was the right thing I needed to do. Inventory. Yay! New Reborn minion. Ooh, emote. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get greetings. I know we had welcome, but now I guess I'm actually going to get greeting as an emote. Cool. I was hoping they would do the talking. I'm getting frustrated with having to read all this. But I guess having the voice actors do everything would become too expensive, right? Jolty on great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Hand, because Reborn only has one. It's terrible, Lise. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helms done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Ralger's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly, a bit too tirelessly. Some might say we're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Quelliana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one? For whatever reason, the Quelliana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. You keep working on that, Lise. Jolteon, there you are. Alphino, Alize, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alize is determined to make it a party of three. Jeez, Alize, third wheel much? Sorry. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust? Sure. Huh. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Okay, we're going to Kugane. $999 kill to go to Kugane. Oh dear. Okay. A lean and hungry look. Uh-oh. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat. But, I've got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Makote girl. This incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl. In this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Wow, he's got huff puff. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. What? What? Oh! I found the Manderville quest line for Stormblood. Yay! I was wondering where I would find that. I knew it had to be one of these pluses. I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek. Yes, yes, and I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyodo, a Namazu, and the services I provide are not free. I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Core, if it isn't Jolteon, don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you'd better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far, far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him. But wouldn't you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa Numa here, says he knows where he is. Careful, careful, this one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all our skills. I've dealt with this one before. I say, there is no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. He never knew, honey. He never knew. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Says the talking cat. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building, like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Following his keen inspector's sense and searching for a case. I'm gonna say the first one. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. If the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. I'm tempted to waylay my story quest and just do Hildebrand. I always do love doing these quests. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akubono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall, but you may be assured that the Sekisigumi will track down the thief in due time. Alright, you've got me, Miss Samurai. But before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture or chop me into little tiny pieces with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. I'm not a samurai. I'm a summoner. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Whew, whew. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Sekisugumi don't mess around. All cut first and ask questions later. You know, no romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crime, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents the likes of which send ripples through the time and space, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately anyway. There I was, walking Ul'dah's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains, knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, 'cause she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... I think he's fallen for her. Huff puff. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, until you know her better than she knows herself. That's just creepy. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Oh dear. It's the same face she gave. It's like, oh god, what have we gotten into now? Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior? This is Kugane, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that of the wealthiest among us and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks? Okay. Can I just want to jump over this. Oh, Nasha, my dear, you have a stalker. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. A creepy little bastard who followed you to Kugane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Jolteon. Our next order of business should be to track down the Akubono and ask him about the latest incident. Okay, I think it's 2 hours and 12 minutes. I think I'm going to end this here. Now that I found the Kugane area, or the Stormblood Manderville quest line. I will be doing that instead of story. I'm sorry, Izzy. Forgive me. He went to bed, so he can't hear me. Alright. So yeah. If you're interested in Jolty shirt or mug or whatever, check out the website in the description. Again, my buddy Shio did a really great job designing those shirts. He even made a vaping dragon design for my husband. It's really cool. You should check it out and give him your support. Yeah, stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I post videos, which for some reason isn't very often. Sorry, Jolty's been tired lately. And I'll see you in the next video.